welcome, family, to another episode of Wake Up Africa. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray that you are well in all your ways and that you're moving into living life truly on your own terms, family, because if you're not living in your narrative, you're definitely living in someone else's. There is a show I've done on how to live or start to create your own narrative. I will be releasing it soon, but if you want to catch it first, you can always check it out on our Patreon page, where we are also sharing a book a week, so definitely consider joining, family. Very interesting conclusion happening with this whole Oscars Academy. I'm telling you, it's like that slap is the gift that keeps on giving to the Oscars, to Hollywood. It put them back on the stage, on the international stage. But what was it all about? It's becoming more clear. Of course, the ratings of the Oscars were down 50%. No one cared. No one was interested. No one even knows what movies were being shown. No one even knew it was taking place. And so the ultimate sacrifice was Will Smith's career, because he has now resigned from the Oscars Academy over the slap. And he said, my actions at the 94th Academy Awards presentation were shocking, painful, and inexcusable. And the Academy said it accepted the resignation and would continue to move forward with disciplinary proceedings. We've seen actors whose careers were dead, all of a sudden now getting back on the interview circle, like Jim Carrey over their reactions to what Will Smith did. But what was the real purpose, family? Because this was a big act. And I know it's brought so much attention, even people saying, was it real? Was it not? I mean, the guy won Best Actor. And what I believe, family, let me know what you think in the comments below, is that this was a Masonic sacrifice. And the Masonic sacrifice was Will Smith's career. That was the sacrifice. And sometimes we all know that these brotherhoods, in order to get ahead sometimes, you will have to sacrifice, a mother, a sister, a brother, a relative. But what can also happen is if you don't want to sacrifice anyone in your family, you can sacrifice your career through such a humiliation ritual. At first I thought the humiliation ritual was against Chris Rock, but it wasn't. It was all a humiliation ritual against Will Smith. So instead of deciding to off one of his nearest and dearest, he gave up his career as the sacrifice that would help the Oscars revive itself. And I mean, these people, entertainment is one of the major pillars of the Babylon system. So they don't joke around with their entertainment. So it's like, why was he sitting right at the front? So like no one would interfere with his grand act. But this was, his career was sacrificed, family. And they've said, that they will be actually pursuing the Oscar Academy has said they will be pursuing disciplinary action. But what happened is, look at the symbolism, family. Because Babylon always tries to create major world events with these acting and all this nonsense. He slapped someone in a major ritual, totally humiliated everything. Then he receives the Academy Award for Best Actor in a movie that I didn't even know is called King Richard. And when he's receiving it, he does the Masonic jacket of the hidden hand in the jacket. And basically, like, the hand in the waistcoat is a gesture commonly found, to indicate leadership in a calm and firm manner. And the pose was most associated with Napoleon I of France, because he took a lot of portraits. But it's like a Masonic gesture. But if you notice, like, a lot of people will use their left hand when they do it. No, their right hand, and he used the opposite hand. So what does that mean? Does that mean lack of leadership? But you see, and then he's an actor, so he's representative in this role where they were sacrificing his career. It's like he's representing the black man family. So what does all of this mean? What kind of wizardry? Because all these things are spells. They try and put these images out there, and then people accept them without knowing the hidden target and the hidden motivation behind the spell. But it looks like Will Smith was like, you know what? Let me just give up my career instead of giving up my child or something like that. Like, it's that real, family, where they're playing. And we can't lie that Babylon did achieve one of their objectives, which is getting the world's attention. And now they're trying to keep it going as much as possible, family. Trying to keep it as much as possible, although it's dropped off many of the Twitter feeds across Africa. It was fake anyway. But how painful is that? That's how Babylon operates, man. Because this for him will be like a death. He's waited for that freaking Oscars for so long, for them to give it to him for so long. There's so many other movies they thought, people thought this would be the one. And then they give it to you, but they ask you to sacrifice yourself, man. Sacrifice your career. And he already has a budding, YouTube career. He's invested a lot in that. But they're probably gonna, like in death, they're probably gonna strip him of everything when they come up with the disciplinary actions. But seriously, this has become like the slap that keeps on giving. But I don't think it achieved the ultimate objective of getting people interested in the Oscars. People have moved on. People have moved on from that world. And Hollywood is dead, family. They're so irrelevant. It's the media that shoves them down our throats. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Until next time, tuko pamoja. Wake up, Africa!